new battery for the 16 Accord with the no start and a blown meter fuse. So we're gonna pop this bad boy right up in here. It's getting a lot of comments. People saying that I need to see why that fuse blew, which yeah, bud, we're getting there. Gotta start with a good battery. It's not much good testing things with 6 volts, so just a little techie tip. I always want to start with a good battery. I did charge this the other day. After about an hour and a half of charging, it failed the battery test. So you can see this battery is from September 23. So yes, it is covered under warranty. Replacing this under warranty and then retesting, make sure there's nothing funky going on. So disconnect this guy for a sec. There we go. And these guys, yep, out you go. Old busted, new hotness. Plastic battery cover is gone, and the battery tray is also gone. So that's cool. Clean out these terminal ends for you, bud. Beautiful. Get the hold dune back on. Arrow on the hold down, guys. It's not that hard. Not that hard to properly install a battery. Be nice if I had the battery tray and the battery cover, but you can't win them all, you know. Be sure not to over tighten this. If you tighten the hold down too much, you can actually deform and damage the battery, causing electrolyte to leak out of the battery. So just be real gentle, bud. As long as it holds the battery down, you know, it ain't going nowhere. So you put your red socks on before you put your black shoes on. Just like that right there. Clip that in, and we're gonna very gently tighten these guys down. Make sure the square side of this bolt is flat against that ridge. Little checky check. Heat. Do not over tighten terminal ends. You'll stretch them out, and then you'll have a poor connection, and then you'll be stranded on the side of the road. So yeah, there we go. Broken cover there, bud. Oh, wait a minute. We got some battery protectant for you. Just a little spritz there on this hold down. There we are. Cappuccino. Start her up. Gorgeous. Gauge is still working fine. Running the AC, and the compressor clutch is engaging properly how it should. This is the battery test I was able to get after charging the battery. Got a 208 out of 500 cranking amps. The best I could do. So she failed. Fix that, replace the battery. I'm gonna recheck for codes now, and as long as the gauge fuse doesn't blow in the time I'm checking for codes and on my test drive, there's no point in trying to find a problem that isn't present right now. It's possible that the taillight collision, this right here, caused that fuse to blow. I have seen a few crash cars that have random fuses popped for whatever reason, whether it's the actual collision or a voltage spike from the collision. So never be too sure. Someone could have jumped the battery backwards Typically that'll blow a main fuse, but if it doesn't, it's possible for some other fuses to blow. And alternator overcharging is also another way that you could have some random blown fuses. So you never know, bud. That's why we're doing some tests. We're gonna make sure she's good to go. All you Susans should calm down. Let's check the voltage. Got the snappy voltmeter for blind people. Top notch. There we go, bud. Some Gator Clippies. And we're sitting at 13.3 volts. Just gonna mess with some loads a little bit, make sure there's nothing funky going on with the alternator. Sitting at 13.3. Let's turn on some loads. 14 volts. Rev it up a little bit. Staying at 14.19. That's looking good. Let's get a good battery test printout. 12.6. We like that. Extremely expensive Honda battery tester. Beep boop, beep boop, beep boop, beep boop. Battery type flooded. Cold cranking amps. We got 500 on the cranking amps. Okay. Let's hook this up. Make sure these are secured to the posts. So we got flooded, CCAs, 500, top post. Next, get a temperature reading, 83 degrees. A little battery test for you, bud. Let's put this away, chucky chuck, and you're home. And we wait. And we wait. This battery tester is pretty fancy. It basically has a built-in baby VAT 40 and or hair dryer, whichever way you look at it. But yeah, this can load test a battery, so this is a lot more accurate than some of the other battery testers, including the Top Don one I have. So this is what you want right here. Hear that fan going, and she is hot. It's basically just a big resistor so it can load test the battery, and the result is looking good. 597 out of 500 cranking amps. Send results, print. So like I said, I'm gonna go for a test drive, make sure there's nothing funny going on. If there's no issues with that meter fuse, the meter continues working on my test drive, then there's no point in trying to chase a problem that isn't there. We are done with this. We fixed that. All right, that is how you do that. Let's top off the wish-wash fluid for him. Bud, coolant's looking good. A terrible reservoir design right here. Oh yeah, any day now. Here we go. All right, finale bottle flip, left-handed. Money. You know what? Fuck it. Let's just do a quick parasitic draw test on this car before we ship it. All you gotta do is lock the hood latch so you can arm the vehicle. You can do that either by pushing the actual physical latch down, which you have to be careful when you're popping it so the spring doesn't come out, or you can disconnect the connector and short the pins together so the car thinks that the hood is closed when it is not, but this will work just fine. We have this wonderfully beautiful amp clamp from Amp Probe. And no, I have not found this on the internet, so I have no links for it, but it is such a beautiful thing to have. Zero it close to the negative cable so you can get a good reading. And then slip her on over. Grab the keys out of here. The vehicle should arm with the hood open. There we go. Now with the vehicle armed, it's gonna take a minute or two, but all the computers and systems are gonna start shutting down in the vehicle, and we should see a amperage draw of no more than, I believe it's 27 milliamps. Anything above 27 milliamps, and it could mean a parasitic draw from a circuit. And if there is a parasitic draw, it could be coming from the meter circuit, I would suspect, since that's the only blown fuse that I saw. But we'll give her a minute, let her go to sleep. Go to sleep. So we're at 0.15 amps right now, which is way too much. Okay, there we go. She just dropped down from 0.15 to 0.03. So we'll wait a little bit longer. Hey, would you look at that? So we are now sitting at a high of 26 milliamps was the high there. And she's dropping to around, I don't know, 13 milliamps low, so that is well within specification. I like to zero out the amp clamp a few times, make sure I'm getting a consistent reading there, bud. And there we go. No parasitic draw found, meter's still working, no blown fuses, car starts like a champ, battery's holding voltage. Beautiful tool. Let's pop this latch carefully. Right. Real gentle like. Here we go. Stick this random doodad back in here for you, bud. That's free of charge. Latch is good. Springs in there. Alright, we fixed that.